Welcome back, episode number 2. Um, Wanted to make a quick video today just because of the recent spike down in Bitcoin. As I told you in my video before, Bitcoin has been extremely volatile. And also, watching my first video, I realized I kind of sounded like Ben, can't think of his last name from the Visine commercials. Dry eye makes clear eyes. So I wanted to try to put a little bit of different voices and not be so melatonin in my second video. As you guys can see, Bitcoin has plunged 5% today. And like I told you before, the volatility continues to just go up and down and up and down. And sadly, in recent days, it's been going down more so than the upwards trend. In the grand scheme of things, I think this is something that happens, um, as you guys know, quite often. But I do believe overall we are still in the bull market and we are still on the right path. A lot of people forget that, what was it, 4 months ago, 5 months ago, we were around the 3 to 5,000 mark. So, as I told you in my last video, it's still the top performing asset in 2019. And people quickly forget that. Ethereum dropped 8%, XRP 5%, Bitcoin Cash 7%, Litecoin 8, Tether, you know, Tether's Tether. Binance Coin still taking a big beating, 10.91%. I'm wondering, with Binance closing their doors to the American customers, if this downward trend is going to continue. I personally believe that it would, knowing a great percentage of their customers were Americans. And I think a lot of people are going to be going to KuCoin, maybe even eToro, things, exchanges like that. So we shall see where Binance Coin will go. One of my favorite projects, Cardano, had a very rough day today, going down 10.61%. I'd like to see Cardano bounce back up and get back up into that top 10. Um, so yeah, not the day, not the fan, not what us crypto fans want to see. Seen a lot of red days here recently, and we hope that trend definitely breaks and we start to see those green days that we also love. So as I told you in the intro to my channel, I will be going over different news articles. I'm going to try to be diverse and bring you all kinds of different news. And bear with me, my first couple of videos will be rough. This is a lot for me to learn. I'm doing this because I just love crypto. And I just want to share my love with those who have share the same interests as I do. So at the end of the day, my content will continue to get better. I promise you that. But I'm working on a lot of different things right now to try to bring my channel up to the standards that I expect it to be. And so bear with me. A way that you can help the channel get better and to grow is hit that subscribe button. Please like my videos if you find them informing and even if you learn something. And that will definitely help the channel to grow. First news article by Helen Parts is Bakkt clients can start warehouse deposits on September 6th. I know a lot of us crypto fans have been waiting for Bakkt for a long time. And now that it's finally here, it's getting even closer and closer. The Bakkt clients will be able to start depositing their funds in the Bakkt warehouse for physically delivered Bitcoin futures starting on September 6th. They can debut futures trading on September 23rd. August 28th, the much anticipated crypto trading platform Bakkt announced on Twitter that its qualified custodian, Bakkt Warehouse, will begin offering storage of customers' Bitcoin in early September. Storage will start weeks before the scheduled launch of its platform for daily and monthly crypto futures in the United States on September 23rd. The platform will enable physical delivery of Bitcoin with end-to-end regulated custodies, markets, and custody. The Bakkt warehouse, a part of Bakkt Trust Company, was developed using the same cyber and physical security protections as New York Stock Exchange, which is also operated by Bakkt's parent company, Intercontinental Exchange. Bakkt's physically delivered futures have been the subject of much anticipation from the crypto community as the company faced multiple delays in launching the platform due to compliance issues. I know all of us fans who have been in the crypto space for a long time have been waiting for the debut of Bakkt. After it was delayed, it's finally starting to see some progress, and I think this could be great for the market. So, physically delivered Bitcoin futures contract, it's a type of contract where customers are given the actual cryptocurrency instead of a cash payment once the contract expires. The fact that Bitcoin futures are physically settled on Bakkt means that the party will receive delivery of a Bitcoin from Bakkt warehouse when the contract expires. In contrast, future contracts at the Chicago Mercantile Exchange and the Chicago Board of Options Exchange are cash settled and based off the price of Bitcoin at cryptocurrency exchanges. Earlier today, it was reported by Cointelegraph that CME's Bitcoin futures hit a new lifetime record by netting an average daily volume of $515 million in May of 2019. So, good things coming, but let's figure out why the markets took such a big hit today. Bitcoin crashed 7% in minutes. What triggered the plunge? Well, this is sadly news that we've seen before. Joseph Young wrote, on August 28th, the Bitcoin price abruptly crashed from 10,200 to 9,500 on major cryptocurrency exchanges, including BitMEX, recording a staggering 7% drop within a span of minutes. And as you can see that chart, any Bitcoin person who has any knowledge knows these charts, when they look like this, there's a reason for these large drops so quickly. It occurred hours before the weekly close of the BitMEX perpetual contract, which reflects the price of Bitcoin on major spot exchange. Most analysts have attributed the drop to the close of the CME Bitcoin's future contract, which previously has marked several pullbacks for the dominant cryptocurrency. So, 50% of total open interest sent to expire this week at CME. Some of these positions will be rolled out, but overall institutional investors have been looking elsewhere in August. Bitcoin price has been vulnerable for most of August, as I've told you both videos now. It's ranged from tested 9,800 to 10,200 support range more than 6 times in a 3-week span, demonstrating short-term weakness. Again, yes, it has been short-term weakness, but overall, in the grand scheme of things, Bitcoin is remaining positive. It is overall moving in the right direction, and again, the best asset to hold in 2019. So, 50% of the total open interest set to expire this week. Some have those positions will be rolled, but overall, institutional investors have been looking elsewhere, said the SCU team. And again, here's some pricing of Bitcoin in the last 30 days, all the way up to 10,000, 12,000, about 250, dropping all the way down to 9,600, and for the last few weeks remaining right between the 10,005 to 9,800 mark. Earlier, CCN reported that technical analysis foresee 8,000 as a potential target for Bitcoin in the short term. Some analysts say that there exists strong support in the low 8,000 region, and a weekly close below 10,000 could lead the asset towards lower support. So what's next for the crypto market? That's the $1 million question. With Bitcoin's likelihood to close below 10,000 on the weekly and possibly on the monthly chart, analysts anticipate the asset to dip to strong support levels in the 7,000 to 8,000 range. Do I see that? I see that as a little bit too low of a dip. I don't see it as impossible, but I do see it as improbable. I still think Bitcoin remains in the 9,000 range, jumping up a little bit to 10,000, but I don't see it quite getting to 8,000. I see support at 8,500. I can tell you one thing, if it does get to 8,500, I will be a buyer. I will be putting any extra money that I have available into it with lows like that. Some positive news is a Coinbase study says 56% of the top 50 universities have crypto classes. What this tells me is there's education going on. A lot of great technology in the crypto space, a lot of great technology with the blockchain. And if it's being put into college classes, it means that there's a reason that people want to learn about it. I think this will have this technology, a huge impact in the future. Academic interest in crypto and blockchain, written by William Foxley, is increasing across the board, according to a study from Coinbase published Wednesday. The crypto exchange looked at the world's top 50 universities, according to U.S. News and World Report ranking, and found that 56% have blockchain or crypto classes available. Last year, Coinbase found 42% to offer such classes. Working with the survey site Curiously, Coinbase also surveyed 735 students ages 16 and older, finding a 6% uptick in student interest in crypto or blockchain coursework. As part of last year's Coinbase study, 28% of respondents said that they would be interested in such a class. Moreover, compared to last year, twice as many university students, or 18%, partook in crypto or blockchain classes. A special note said Coinbase is the percent of crypto or blockchain classes not falling under the traditional computer science label. Coinbase said that 70% of these classes pertain to other departments, particularly finance, economics, law, or engineering. And right here is the breakdown of cryptocurrency classes by department, with the main chunk being computer science. Second would be the finance, econ, and biz econ, and 10.7% being law. Student clubs are also a major driver of academic interest. Coinbase said 41 of the 50 universities had student run groups related to crypto or blockchain. As the Coinbase post put it, this interest in studying crypto at colleges and universities speaks volumes about the future of money. I truly believe that crypto is the future of money. I believe more so Bitcoin, the store of value, Bitcoin, the gold, or uh, what you would put your money in more so as a somewhere you can store it safely. Granted, with the right technology, Treasure Wallet, Nano Wallets, whatever that may be. But I don't think it's going to be used for everyday uses. I don't think we'll be buying coffee with Bitcoin. I don't think we'll be buying little small everyday transactions with Bitcoin. The transactions speed is just not there yet. But I think other cryptocurrencies, altcoin wise, can take the place of that and become the everyday use case for cryptocurrencies. And talks about altcoin, we'll end it on this. Tony Spirillo wrote, altcoin market is failing to produce utility. Only Bitcoin can become money. So this kind of comprehends what I just said, but I do want to read it. As the altcoin market continues to bleed out and sentiment around Bitcoin's crypto cousins reaches a point of extreme despair, the question about their long-term value has come up often in recent days. It's caused even the CEO of the company behind a major altcoin to admit that the asset class has failed to deliver true utility. The emission has prompted yet another influential crypto figure to concur within the statement, adding that only Bitcoin can become money given altcoins' inability to deliver on the utility and adoption they initially set out to achieve. What we must remember is how early on we are. We are still so early on in the crypto stage. So many people are willing to give up on these coins where they're only 10% done with their roadmaps, 15% done with their roadmaps. We are way too early to be throwing in the towel, claiming that altcoins are dead. Altcoins are still going to have a huge effect down the road. Just because it's not happening right this second doesn't mean it's not going to happen at all. All of us people, most of us cryptocurrency holders are patient. We've held. We're waiting for that rocket climb back up to the ultimate highs of 20K. But some people are impatient and they're willing to throw in the flag so quickly. During the 2017 crypto hype bubble, the search was on for the next Bitcoin. Crypto investors flocked to Binance and other exchanges offering alts and loaded up their bags in hopes of becoming as wealthy as early Bitcoin investors. But those hopes and dreams quickly turned into a nightmare as Bitcoin and altcoins suffered a sharp correction, eliminating over 90% of their value in many cases. Some altcoins have actually fallen as much as 99% from their previous all-time highs, and many crypto assets born from the ICO boom are now valued far less than their initial coin offering prices. The problem of altcoin market now is the utility tokens don't really have much utility, including protocol tokens. I guess it's time to rethink their approach, says Sasha Nova, in terms of actual utility of the blockchain. So, again, what I'm stating is that I think that we are not done with the volatility of Bitcoin, but I do believe that it will continue to move in the right direction long term. From an investor, only Bitcoin can be evangelized as money. I don't believe that to be true. But when even the founder of an altcoin project is skeptical of the value similar projects are bringing to the crypto market, it's a sign that something is clearly wrong with alternative currencies as they currently exist. It's provoked much discussion from the crypto industry and caused even CEO of Three Arrows Capital, Su Zhu, to speak on the subject. The influential crypto investor says the utility coin needs to deliver the utility adoption that they originally set out. But even if they do or do not, it holds no bearing on Bitcoin. And here she states that she sees BTC can really be successfully evangelized as money at this point, not having much hope in other altcoins. Every other coin needs to deliver the utility adoption that they have originally set out for. Whether or not they succeed will have nothing to do with whether or not Bitcoin succeeds. Continuing, Zeus says that at this point, only Bitcoin can be successfully evangelized as money. Bitcoin has many users and narratives, such as form of peer-to-peer digital cash, a store of value, and a safe haven asset. But its ultimate goal is to one day become the world's global currency that replaces the failing fiat system that's begun to fall apart in recent weeks. Guys, with the recent recession, people are turning to what they can invest their money in. What can they store their money in that brings value and utility to this world? I, as a Bitcoin fan, know where I will be putting my money, and I will be putting my money in there with certainty that in the future we will be okay. Bitcoin will continue to rise. Guys, again, if you found this video interesting at all, you learned anything at all, please hit that like button. definitely say subscribe so I can start building this channel into what I eventually want it to be. And leave a comment below if you have any advice for me on starting my new channel. Is there something that I can do better? Something that I can work on? Any advice I would gladly take. Thanks, guys. Talk to you next video.